Did you try and we stopped you? And I said, no. Then I said, but we wanted to. Then he said, who stopped you? Then my mind just went, oh boy. It was just all in my head. Even if you're not a Christian, don't skip this video. It's going to help you. I had the opportunity to sit with a very senior minister in my church. And when I say senior minister, I mean the type that sits directly with the pastor almost every time to talk to him. It was a meeting where we could talk. We could pour our heart out. And it was asking us a couple of questions and what we think about them. And they offered us food, and it was a very good atmosphere when there's food already, and you just sitting right in front of you, very close to you, and you're probably in short, and you're just talking to him, and very meaningful setting. And we were talking about how the senior people in church, in my church, hold some certain level of influence, hold some certain level of power, hold some certain level of grace, authority, even in the secular world. And what they built. And we're saying, we can't build. We're young. We don't even have the access that they have. And it's looking like as if there's a disjointedness happening between the two generations. And we're saying, sad, if people like you go before Christ comes, what's going to be left for us? And we feel like we're not allowed to do this, we're not allowed to do that, we're not allowed to do this and that. Of course, not bad things. They were more like strategic things to do in the secular world to get things done. And he said, because he had pastored me directly before, and he said, when I was your pastor, what do you think I was trying to do? Trying to cage you? And he said, you people don't understand times and seasons. And because you don't understand the times and seasons we were then, is why you are saying what you are saying now. Because in my mind and on every point of what I was teaching then was the fact that I needed guys to get out and get stuff done beyond the borders of the church. And my mind just was like, I thought you didn't want us to do these things. We can't even be with our brethren because they're going to feel like they're sinning. And he said, did you try and we stopped you? And I said, no. Then I said, but we wanted to. Then he said, who stopped you? Then my mind just went, oh boy. It was just all in my head. I didn't even attempt it because I feel like I was going to get queried for him. And that just brought to my mind, and I'm like, you know what? There's no reason why I can't get into politics. There's no reason. There's no reason why I can't get into the secular world and do stuffs. They aren't even stopping us because they want us to do it, but they want us to do it in a guided way so that we don't get mixed up and stuff. But even if you're not a Christian, skip the Christian part, right? I'm trying to tell you today that most of the times the limitations you've got is imaginary. And in case you think they are not imaginary, have you asked the person that you think is stopping you? Have you had a conversation around it? Have you sat to let them understand your mind and See, my emphasis today is this. You need to learn to know that nobody is stopping you. And the only thing between you and where you want to be is your self-knowledge and the steps you need to get there.